How's it going, everyone? John here. Welcome to another Destiny 2 video. If you haven't seen the first one where I show you how to navigate in Destiny 2, which is catered towards beginners, then be sure to go ahead and take a look at the card above or the link in the video description below. So today I want to talk about map icons. There's so much based on what expansions you have, so I will try to keep this short. Again, I will try to keep it short. So when you're in orbit, go ahead and click on Open Director. And we're going to start off with the EDZ. Everyone's going to have the EDZ, so this is a good one to start off with. So over here on the top left, you have what's known as the strikes. These icons are going to look just like this, and instead of going to the Vanguard on the Destinations tab, it's always going to be random on Vanguard. But if you go to the specific destination and you choose the specific strike, then you will always play that specific strike. That's what I like about going to the specific area versus just going to the Vanguard and choosing whichever one you want out of the three options that they offer, like Grandmaster, Nightfall, and just regular strikes. Underneath that, we have public events. These are completely optional, but it's a really good way to just kind of farm some XP. You get a little bit of gear here and there. If you get enough people, then you can do heroic public events, which gives you a little bit more XP, a little bit more better gear, because you're going up against more difficult enemies. These guys right here, they're very tiny. They're very tiny, but they are known as lost sectors. Now, you cannot track these. You have to try to find them, which is why they're called lost sectors, but they're very small little mini fights between some enemies and then one big boss, and then you get a big thing of loot at the very end. Very cool. I love lost sectors. Love trying to do them. Now, I've done all the lost sectors on the EDZ, so whenever a lost sector needs to be completed, it's going to be a bold white, which I'll show you on another destination, but here they're grayed out to let you know that they're done. Now, over here, we have this called the landing zone. Now, these are fast travels, in my opinion. So, if I was already right here at this area, the fire base, Hades, or whatever, and I wanted to get all the way over here to the sludge, I don't want to go and drive my Sparrow all the way around just to get over here. So, by clicking on this, I can hit launch, and it will then fast travel me right over here. That way, I don't have to do all the Sparrow driving. But that is pretty much those. Now, over here, we do have another strike and another fast travel. But this right here, this is going to be like the NPCs, the characters that you just go and talk to, and they're going to give you different things you can work on within the destination that you're in. So if you are in the EDZ, you can go and work on different bounties and stuff like that in the EDZ, get rewards and stuff like that. So it's kind of a way for you to be able to grind within that area. Now, I have so many different areas to go to because I have all the expansions, but one of the things I do want to show you in the Dreaming City is we have other types of icons, and one of them is going to be the lost sector being a master lost sector. These are very difficult. Hence is why it has a recommended power of 1350, but man, are they difficult. So definitely bring a fire team with you for those, because you're going to need them. Now, this is what a lost sector is going to look like without the without it being completed. See how it's a little bit more bold? And when you're looking for lost sectors, you want to look for that icon. It's going to be painted on either like rocks or building sides and stuff like that to let you know where you're going. But when it comes to lost sectors, they're going to be either inside a building that's going to lead you underground, or you're going to go through a cave and that's going to lead you underground. Usually that's where they are. They're usually going to be underground of some sort. This right here is for your quests. So if you're playing the campaign and you're looking for the next mission, or you're looking for the next quest that you're supposed to be working towards in your quest line, this is the type of icon you're going to be looking for. We also have dungeons. Recommend having a fire team for that. And then you have raids. Recommend having a fire team for that as well. They do have guided games, and this should allow you to join up with people who are looking for an extra spot to be filled for their raid that they're trying to do. So I do want to also show you the moon, because the moon does have a few other ones. Now this over here is going to be another type of quest icon. These are all very similar. This is another quest icon here. These over here, I consider them to be like mini strikes, because you still go after like a really big boss at the end, and it's no different in my opinion than a strike, but they call it different. They call it nightmare hunts. This is a campaign icon for Shadowkeep. Then you got your raid, you got your guided game for the raid, dungeon, another type of public event icon, and then Lost Sectors, which I still got to do Lost Sectors on here. Sweet. But yeah, that is pretty much the whole thing when it comes to understanding the different icons on there. Now, when you go to like your helm or the tower, there's going to be more icons there, but it's mostly just you talking to different characters for things. Like Zavala is going to be over here for the legacy stuff, or for just Vanguard stuff in general. You got Shax over here for Crucible. You got your gunsmith vendor there. You got your Cryptarch, who's going to take your engrams and give you stuff for them. Your Postmaster is when all of your inventory is full on your character between weapons or armor. It will then go to your Postmaster, so that way you can go back to it later and grab that stuff from when you were doing different types of campaigns or public events or Lost Sectors and you just couldn't take the loot with you. So it goes there. But that does get full. So make sure you go to your Postmaster and don't lose any of your stuff. Eververse is going to be the store, which I showed in the first video, where you can go and buy stuff and everything like that. But there's a bunch of other characters in here you guys can go and talk to. We do have a dungeon here too as well. And then you can get more, bounties, and you can upgrade your weapons and stuff like that here. There's a vault, so you have like your exotic vault here, and then you also have your regular vaults. So, yeah. But that is pretty much it when it comes to the different icons that you would be seeing for the most part. But if there's any questions you have, or anything I missed, or anything that you want to correct me on, feel free to go ahead and mention it in the comment section below. But if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to subscribe for more, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Take care.